Hello, this is a video guide on how to properly type on your computer's keyboard. Some keyboards vary, especially between desktops and laptops, Windows PCs and Macs. However, they all function generally the same. First thing to know is that the buttons on the keyboard are called keys. So let's get started. Within the primary part of the keyboard, you have the letters and above them the numbers. You will be using these keys most of the time. When typing, you will need to capitalize, use symbols, type in all capital letters, and erase letters. To capitalize the letters, you press and hold one of the Shift keys and type a letter. To type in all capital letters, press the Caps Lock key, then type. To turn off all the capital letters mode, press the Caps Lock key again. The same combination can be done for symbols instead of numbers. To erase letters, use the backspace key that removes from right to left. To create a space in between words, press the spacebar key. To get to a new line in a computer, press the Enter or Return key. These are the basic keys you will use anytime you type some form of text. For hand placement, place your left hand's fingers over the keys A, S, D, and F. Place your right hand's fingers over the keys J, K, L, and semicolon. Place both of your thumbs over the space bar. When typing letters and numbers, use the keys closest to your fingers that are in this proper placement. A good practice when capitalizing is to use the Shift key on the opposite hand of the letter you are typing. This improves your speed and makes you a better typist. Now, we will go over all of the other keys in addition to the basic ones. The most common way to move your cursor while typing is by using the arrow keys. These are simply up, down, left, and right, and will move your cursor in that specified direction. Just above the arrow keys are a set of special keys that include Insert and Delete, Home and End, Page Up and Page Down. The Insert key switches typing modes in word processing software. The Delete key does the same as the backspace, but in the opposite direction. So it erases letters from left to right from your cursor. It also removes something that is selected and places it in your recycling or trash bin. The Home key moves your cursor to the beginning of a line, and the End key moves your cursor to the end of a line. Page Up and Page Down simply scrolls your screen up or down. Now we'll cover some special keys. There is a set of Control and Alternate keys on both sides of the keyboard. These keys, usually combined with other keys, allow you to do special things. Pressing the Alt key and a letter will display a menu. For example, pressing the Alt and F keys will open the File menu instead of clicking File with your mouse. The Control key usually does system things. For example, pressing the Control key and P key prints something, Control and S save something, and Control and Z will undo something. These shortcuts are standard in most software programs. If you're using a Windows PC keyboard, there will be a Windows button. Its main function is the same as clicking the Start button on your Windows computer. On the far right of your keyboard is the number keypad. This layout is very similar to the layout of a calculator. On the top and the right edge, you have the basic mathematical symbols: the / for division, the asterisk or star for multiplication, the dash for subtraction, and the plus sign for addition. There is also an Enter key that allows you to set an entry. Another key that's important is on the upper left, which is the Number Lock key. This switches between the modes that your number keypad is set to. The modes can either be set to numbers or cursor moving options. For the top of your keyboard, there's the Escape and the Function or F keys. The Escape key is great. It simply lets you back out of something. So, if you select something and you didn't want to click on something inside of the selection, you can press the Escape key to get out of it. It can also do multiple things depending on what software you have open. Next to Escape are your function keys, normally numbering F1 through F12. F1 almost always opens Help for whatever software you happen to be in. So, if you're in Windows Desktop, it will bring up Help for Windows. If you're in Microsoft Word, it will bring up Help for Word. The rest of the function keys do very different things depending on the software you have opened. There are certain settings you can change within your software programs or your Windows, Mac, or Linux operating systems. After viewing this, the best tip I can give you is to practice to type without looking at your keyboard. This will make you a better typist. Have fun typing and learn more about your keyboard.